He's like, no, that's it.
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in.
1041.
¡No lo alcance!
Oxnard, April 20th, 2026. Around noon, Oxnard police rushed to reports of a man swinging a machete near Savier's Road and Pleasant Valley Road. Officers located 41-year-old Anastasio Meneses inside a crowded restaurant as frightened customers scrambled to escape while 2 employees remained trapped inside.
I got the radio. No se mueva, ¿ok? Ustedes pueden salir, por favor. No, ahí quédate tú. No se mueva, ¿ok? Oigan nuestras instrucciones, si usted no oye nuestras instrucciones y no sigue nuestras instrucciones, se va a usar fuerza contra usted y se puede quedar lastimado o herido o muerto. ¿Entiendes?
For several tense minutes, officers repeatedly ordered Meneses to step away from the machete and surrender peacefully. Instead, the situation exploded. Meneses suddenly grabbed the weapon, flipped over a table, and raised the machete toward officers. Officer Brandon Castillo opened fire, striking Meneses and dropping him to the floor. But seconds later, Meneses rose again and charged at officers with the machete raised, forcing Castillo to fire additional rounds to stop the attack.
Señor, manténgase allí. Si viene para acá, le vamos a disparar. Close the door? Yeah. Okay. Por ahorita, are you ready, guys? Okay, por ahorita. Párate en tus pies, señor, párese. No alcance por nada, ¿ok? No, manos en su cabeza, ¿ok? Entienda lo que le estoy diciendo, ¿ok? No se mueva, señor. Camine para su izquierda poquito, poco por poco a su izquierda. Izquierda, hacia mí. Despacito. No alcance por el cuchillo. Y no alcances.
Even after collapsing a second time, Meneses refused to release the machete. Officers continued shouting commands while trying to safely reach him.
Señor, manténgase allí. Si viene para acá, gatea hacia mí. He's not listening.
More than 2 minutes passed before K-9 Officer James Kitka deployed police dog. Meneses swung the machete at the K-9, injuring the dog's upper lip before officers finally closed in, disarmed him, and placed him in handcuffs. Officers immediately shifted to life-saving aid as paramedics rushed to the scene. Meneses was hospitalized with multiple gunshot wounds and is expected to face several felony charges. K-9 suffered minor injuries, was treated, and later returned to duty.
I'll catch up with you lads later, alright?
The chase started in heavy traffic when the Camaro caught the troopers' attention for erratic lane changes without signaling. As soon as the emergency lights were activated, the driver floored it, weaving through cars, barely giving any room for the patrol units to catch up.
Well, 1050. Start 1050 to 14.10.
Multiple troopers coordinated on radio, tracking the red Camaro convertible with a damaged front end as it tore down Broadway and surrounding streets. The vehicle crashed, but instead of stopping, the suspect bailed and ran, cutting through yards and alleys, popping up unpredictably as officers closed in.
Everything fucking is! Everything fucking is! PBJ 586.
Backup arrived quickly, cameras recording every movement, while units coordinated to box the suspect in.
All 13 and 21, we spot the vehicle on the edge of the address provided.
So high school 115 West Street, ran northwest location.
Eventually, the suspect was located and tased after resisting, yelling about people trying to hurt him. Officers ensured his pets were safe, removed the taser with EMS, and carefully secured his injuries.
How you running for, huh? Because why?
He's trying to kill me right now!
Who?
I swear to God!
Who tried to kill you?
This dude named Debo!
Stop resisting.
I'm not, I promise I'm not. This dude named Debo. I swear to God, they tried to rob me. Y'all not
So we're
listening.
the fucking police. Why don't you stop for us, huh?
Because they around still!
We want to buy you fucking from me.
No, the people that are trying to kill me are still around here. They still around here. You think I got the gun?
Once in custody, the suspect explained he had been picking up his girlfriend and retrieving his baby ferrets when someone allegedly tried to rob him. He denied any weapons or other occupants, but officers cross-referenced his story with bodycam footage showing only him fleeing. During the search, his personal items were inventoried, including keys, a chain, and minor marijuana. He was transported to Porter County, instructed on jail procedures, and informed about phone access. The pursuit ended safely, though the chaos left a mark on everyone involved.
Yeah, something like that, a shell, something like that. I just know I was there. And the only thing I heard.
Oklahoma City, November 22nd, 2025. Before dawn, investigators said Deontay Hawthorne had opened fire in a shooting in Moore, killing one victim and wounding another before fleeing. Hours later, police linked him to a stolen vehicle after a man being treated at the emergency room was found dead.
Yeah, 126, all being pursued now. Speed's about 80, still southbound on Eastern.
He's going to be northbound on Eastern.
Yeah, he's going the wrong way on 240.
Hey guys, ramp is 1022, the pursuit, but Air 1, keep up with it.
By midday, Hawthorne allegedly used a gun to steal a couple's car, swapped it with the stolen vehicle, then fatally shot another man on the street before fleeing through Oklahoma City. Automatic license plate recognition and police cameras eventually tracked the stolen vehicle as officers approached.
Okay, he just got hit. He's right by the truck now. He's still on foot though.
When police attempted to stop the vehicle near Southeast 44th Street, Hawthorne refused to surrender and sped away before crashing into a concrete barrier on the highway. Even after the crash, the chaos continued. Hawthorne jumped out of his car, handgun in hand, and ran into traffic, attempting to hijack vehicles from passing drivers. During the struggle, he was struck by two different cars. Investigators said that after the second collision, Hawthorne remained standing, gun in hand. An Oklahoma City police officer then fired his weapon, ending the threat and the deadly shooting. On July 11, 2022, Corporal Tyler Van Schoik of the Arkansas State Police was moving into position to take over a chase. Ahead of him, a gray SUV carrying two suspects had fled from Little Rock Police, heading south on Highway 367. The warrant had been given to end the chase as quickly as possible, but cautiously.
Southbound, Wood.
The chase continued into rural roads, stalling for time but not much. Ahead lay a more populated stretch of road, with grocery stores, banks, even a daycare center. Continuing the chase would be far more risky. Van Schoik waited, observed, then saw an opportunity. With the road straight and the space clear, he pulled in and executed a precise pit that sent the SUV veering off course, crashing into a utility pole, sending dust flying.
Approaching south of Bell, one failed pit attempt, southbound Arch. Traveling wide to speed 60. One failed pit attempt, southern Bell, southbound Arch.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Hands out the fucking window! Stand away from me! Face away from me, motherfucker! Stand back to my boys!
A few moments later, it was over. Both suspects were arrested and faced multiple criminal charges, ending a chase that nearly turned out to be much worse. It looked like a Hollywood car chase, but this was real. On February 21st, 2024, in Escambia County, Florida, police and helicopters pursued a Wisconsin-plated Audi convertible in a wild, high-speed chase that left even veteran officers stunned.
Hey, get back in. Get back in.
The driver blew through red lights, took sharp turns at over 100 miles per hour, and nearly caused several crashes. When he swerved into oncoming traffic on Molino Road, officers held back and relied on aerial tracking. With public safety in jeopardy, police executed a precision PIT maneuver, flipping the Audi through the air like a stunt gone wrong.
Alright, that's a good pit, good pit.
Miraculously, 24-year-old Patton Guat walked away unharmed, but his luck ended there. He was arrested at the scene and now faces multiple charges, including reckless driving and fleeing police. A high-octane reminder, one reckless move can turn any road into a war zone.
damage feces. Up in there. Sorry, sir.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Shortly after midnight on May 3rd, 2026, a dramatic chase unfolded in Pulaski County after Arkansas State Police pursued a speeding sports car through the city. Officers swiftly intercepted a gray-blue Nissan 350Z with fake Texas license plates as it sped through Little Rock at triple-digit speeds. The Nissan sped through intersections without its headlights on, swerving aggressively through traffic and ignoring hazard lights and sirens, its speed exceeding 100 miles per hour. As the danger escalated, additional units were deployed to surround the sports car, attempting to stop the chase before more motorists were put at risk. Near Baseline and Interstate 30, officers finally acted. A successful pit maneuver shot sent the 350Z spinning on the road, abruptly ending the high-speed chase. What began as a reckless midnight race through Little Rock ended with the driver facing a series of charges, including fleeing the scene, reckless driving, speeding, running a red light, multiple traffic violations, and endangering the public after turning the streets into a high-speed hazard zone.
You got anything on you, man? Okay. You hurt?
March 1st, 2026, Prairie County, Arkansas. A trooper patrolling Highway 86 spotted a man illegally riding a green ATV along the roadway. The rider, later identified as John Gales, immediately began weaving across the shoulder while watching the patrol car turn around behind him.
We're headed north. We're cutting up behind. We're headed up right behind Greg Tennyson's house. This field. Come back out on the highway. Great. Make a loose in this field.
The moment emergency lights came on, Gales cut through the Brown Grove Fire Department parking lot and tore into nearby farm fields. He circled through open land, trying to lose the trooper, then jumped back onto Highway 86, speeding north before slamming on the brakes repeatedly and turning onto Hall Road.
Slamming on his brakes in front of him. It's a white male with a jersey, number 28, black jersey. Speeds are 50. No traffic. Heading west with over.
The escape collapsed seconds later. Attempting to cut into another field, Gales lost control and rolled the ATV onto its side.
Stop right there! Get out there! Get out there! Turn over! Turn over! Perfect.
I'm doing. I'm sorry. I know fault right.
But even after the crash, he refused commands and kept reaching toward his waistband as officers closed in. Multiple taser deployments were needed before he finally surrendered and was taken into custody with a pocket knife in his possession. Gals was booked into the Prairie County Jail on multiple charges tied to the pursuit, ending a reckless off-road chase in dirt, rollover chaos, and a hard-fought arrest.
They just like that.
At 7:40 p.m. on February 18, 2026, officers initiated a high-speed pursuit of a fleeing vehicle. After several miles, a tactical maneuver briefly destabilized the car, and it appeared the chase was over until the driver suddenly accelerated again in a desperate bid to escape.
Can I get the description one more time?
Temperance of brown Chevy Malibu.
This isn't a Chevy Malibu. It's a Hyundai Passport. It's an SUV.
Temper, we're trying to get public service to verify that information.
I'm from very into the TBI.
Temper, copy your primary.
TBI just before University. Shut the interstate down.
Temper, copy TVI just before the university.
We're taking back off on the service road.
Amid the chaos, one suspect jumped from the still-moving vehicle and rolled across the pavement. The damaged car continued onto the highway, its undercarriage scraping the road and throwing sparks as the driver ignored every police command.
Do you have a description of the subject?
He rolled. It was a white male. Stand by. Strapped to this parking lot at Riggs.
66 Temper.
Just drove to the gate at Riggs. Rammed another gate at Riggs.
Temper, copy, you rammed another gate at Riggs.
Rammed another gate at Riggs. We're in the Riggs parking lot. Stand by.
Temper, in the Riggs parking lot.
Rammed another gate at Riggs.
Copy that. Temper.
We're coming up on University. We're still on the service road.
Temper, coming up on University.
1041 at University.
The pursuit ended when the suspect ran a red light and crashed into a lawful motorist. Officers quickly secured the scene and made the arrest. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported, and the driver now faces serious legal consequences.
Copy 1041 at University.
Show me your hands! Put your fucking hands up! I will kill you! Put your hands out the window! I will fucking kill you! Dog bitch! Crawl out the window! Crawl out the window! Crawl out the window! I said crawl! Get out! You're gonna get dog bitch! Out! Get him out! Hands on your back!
At approximately 8:28 a.m. on February 20th, 2026, a trooper spotted a black 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee speeding eastbound on I-630 near mile marker 4 in Little Rock.
Where are we going at 70-something mile an hour still? Yeah. Why are we still doing 70?
When emergency lights and siren were activated, the driver failed to stop, changing lanes and flashing hazard lights without ever pulling over.
What? Do not make me call 1037 on this. You.
1037. East, approaching the tube.
The Jeep maintained speed approaching the bridge near exit 2B as traffic was forced to yield. Vehicles began stacking ahead, sharply increasing the risk of a serious crash. Seeing no compliance and rising danger, the trooper waited for a safe opening and executed a tactical vehicle intervention, ending the pursuit safely. The driver claimed he was heading to the hospital with family. Passengers were medically checked and the Jeep was towed.
Keep your hands right there. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hands up there on the roof. Don't move. Put your hand right there so I can see you. Put your hands behind your back. One at a time.
My son has just had an EpiPen.
Y'all good on what it is?
While patrolling southbound on Interstate 65 near mile marker 49, officers spotted a vehicle with an obscured license plate and illegally dark window tint. When emergency lights activated and spike strips were staged ahead, the driver refused to stop, exited the interstate, made a U-turn, and re-entered in a bold attempt to flee. The vehicle surged past 130 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone, weaving recklessly through traffic. Near mile marker 71, the driver lost control and struck a sign at the bottom of the exit ramp, limiting the vehicle's ability to continue.
367 I think he's exiting right here. I'm at the 71 I'm trying to cut off.
Seizing the moment, a trooper performed a pit maneuver, bringing the car to a stop. The suspect was arrested without incident, and a search revealed suspected marijuana and a suspended license. On March 7th, 2024, Georgia State Patrol troopers assisted Atlanta police in locating a stolen white Ford Fusion spotted near Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Officers attempted a traffic stop for a window tint violation, but the driver fled.
All units hold 10-3, 10-33, unit 795, 1080, 20 eastbound. Okay, white Ford Fusion, 1095, which is day 20.
Right on the Virgin, right on the Virgin.
Clear right on Merton.
Coming up to 20.
The suspect sped through residential streets, ignored traffic controls, and entered I-20 eastbound. Troopers used coordinated petit maneuvers to disable the vehicle against a guardrail.
Clear eastbound,
driver, identified as Juwan Jackson, ran but was captured with K9 and taser assistance. He was arrested on multiple felony charges and had active warrants. On March 23, 2026, Arkansas State Police Officer Charles Sperlin spotted a silver sedan, believed to be a Nissan Altima, speeding north toward the airport. When he attempted to stop, the driver refused and immediately accelerated, leading to a high-speed chase.
I'm trying to just hit him fast. He's swerving all over the road, being aggressive to other vehicles.
In a matter of moments, the speed exceeded 100 miles per hour, quickly climbing to nearly 134 miles per hour. The suspect drove aggressively, swerving back and forth, cutting across lanes, using the shoulder to overtake, and even crossing the median in a desperate attempt to escape. As danger escalated, support units coordinated via radio, setting up roadblocks and barricades. As the gap narrowed, Officer Sperlin made a decisive intervention. The out-of-control sedan crossed the median and veered into a ditch, flipping over and sustaining extensive damage.
Yeah, I'm good. Hell yeah, it's over, brother. 25 Bluff. He went through the median. He's over on the southbound side.
But even then, the driver fled, jumping out of the car and running into the nearby woods while officers rushed in to continue the pursuit. The suspect faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing the scene, reckless driving, speeding, failing to yield, and dangerous use of the vehicle, turning a simple car stop into a risky chase. On the evening of May 27, 2023, at approximately 8:38 p.m., while patrolling U.S. Highway 82, Trooper Walker Morphus spotted a red Ford Mustang with Texas license plate HRS 8176, but registered to a Toyota 4Runner.
8176 Texas. It's showing me fictitious.
4838.
Yeah, 2006 Toyota.
When he signaled the driver to stop, the driver, later identified as Ascari Johnson, initially pulled over, then suddenly accelerated, rejoined the lane, and sped away toward Lake Village. Pursuit quickly ensued. Morphus honked his horn, closed in to draw attention, and followed the vehicle closely. Realizing a safe location was needed to intervene, he decided to use TVI when conditions permitted, successfully apprehending the vehicle. Johnson was arrested at the scene with no further incident.
Hey! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Show me your hands! No! Get out of the car! Get out of the car. No. I'm telling you, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let me see your hands. Just stop.
Sir, I'm trying to get to my...
No, that's not how we do this in Arkansas.
I can't go to my granddaddy.
No. Get out.
A subsequent search revealed approximately 7.7 grams of marijuana, along with a driver's license and 2 checks belonging to a resident of Saxe, Texas, confirmed to be stolen property. Johnson faces multiple charges, including fleeing the scene, possession of prohibited substances, driving without insurance, driving while suspended, driving without registration, and using fake license plates. On July 29, 2019, an officer on patrol in Walnut Grove observed a white pickup with seatbelt violations, a cracked windshield, and an improper turn onto Highway 81. When a traffic stop was attempted, the driver refused to stop and fled. Pursuit escalated as the truck reached speeds up to 95 miles per hour, passed vehicles in no passing zones, and drove into oncoming lanes. The chase ended near a school when a Piet maneuver safely spun the vehicle out. The driver and passenger were taken into custody after brief resistance. A loaded handgun and a knife were recovered, along with evidence of stolen tags and license violations. Both suspects faced multiple felony charges.
Portland.
On February 28, 2025, at 12:39 p.m., Atlanta police responded to a vehicle break-in at 96 Lakeview Drive Northeast, where suspects reportedly pointed firearms at a victim. A citywide BOLO was quickly issued.
We're still rolling. We'll be in pursuit 20 eastbound. 50-1, I copy. What does traffic look like? Traffic medium, speeds right now 71, 16 setting up for a pit. No good, still 20 eastbound, speeds are over 90. Medium traffic. Pit.
At 2:42 p.m., ACE unit officers located the suspect vehicle on I-20 eastbound. The suspects refused to stop, prompting a pursuit that ended after 2 T maneuvers. Several firearms were thrown from the vehicle and later recovered, including one reported stolen.
They're throwing guns out. They're throwing guns out. Box them. Watch up, Jazz.
DSP got the dog.
5 suspects were detained. Driver Elijah Boyd was charged with fleeing and eluding, while others faced firearm and warrant-related charges.
Grab that gun on the left side.
0-1, I got 50-16. You got Phoenix with you as well to help out?
I can't see anybody else.
We got a team effort. We got Fulton County injuries.
Genesee County Flint City Dispatch aired a shots fired call near 3921 Joyner Street. Trooper Kairos and I responded, speaking with multiple residents who confirmed the incident.
We're still northbound Warrington. Almost lost it. We're westbound Santa Barbara.
The suspect vehicle was described as a newer white Dodge Charger with a cracked windshield and no license plate. After confirming no victims were struck, we began canvassing the area.
Still westbound Santa Barbara. What is there? Coming up to Canterbury Lane. Eastbound. Second and third car there, hard time keeping up. Primary units on him.
I soon located the Charger at Ballinger Highway and Flushing Road. A traffic stop was attempted, but the driver fled.
Eastbound Road 1 on primary now.
Did attempt.
It's a negative on that reported crash. It was a pit maneuver attempt. Looks like you might be trying to get on southbound 75. Where am I at speed-wise? 55, 40, 38. Fuck you.
Looks like we got him on the ramp. Now he's driving off the ramp. He spun out.
He's stuck.
He's trying to drive out of it.
He's running, holding his waistband.
After two PT maneuvers, the vehicle was disabled and Tyree Nazrael Parker ran on foot carrying a pistol before discarding it.
Black male, white hoodie, holding his waistband across the expressway.
The right hand. Going back up to the overpass.
Troopers quickly apprehended Parker with a taser on Pearson Road near I-75. The recovered firearm was a loaded black Glock 30. Parker was jailed on multiple felony charges, and the vehicle was towed while evidence and video were secured.
Yeah, mine's a little bruised.
Actually, go ahead and you do quick and then.
Yeah.
While on patrol, the officer received a Kent County report about attempted robberies at several mobile phone stores. The suspect vehicle matched one used in a November 16, 2020 armed robbery at a Grand Rapids Boost Mobile and fit a months-long pattern.
SES 263 north, check South Carolina, coming up to 196.
The officer soon spotted the vehicle eastbound on Lake Michigan Drive near Collindale Northwest Boulevard. When the officer turned to investigate, the vehicle fled. The match was confirmed, and emergency lights and sirens were activated, initiating a pursuit.
Try again.
68.
MSP is pursuing
Lake Michigan Drive. They're going to crash it.
After about 2 miles, a second PT maneuver near Richards Boulevard successfully stopped the vehicle. The occupants fled on foot but were quickly located and arrested with assistance from Kent County deputies and Grand Rapids officers.
66 112 in correction. One outstanding, I guess.
61
Yes, it's directly behind me. It's secure.
On January 21st, 2024, while patrolling near Mayflower, Arkansas, I was notified that Conway police were pursuing a black Toyota RAV4 traveling east. I activated my emergency equipment and moved to intercept the pursuit along State Highway 89 South. I soon became the primary unit as the suspect sped along narrow roads, ignored traffic controls, and crossed into oncoming lanes. Early TVI attempts were delayed due to traffic and safety concerns. In Cabot, traffic slowed enough to allow a successful TVI. The vehicle spun off the roadway and was disabled. The suspect fled briefly but was captured, and stolen property was recovered.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. You right behind me? I was. Well, I was the officer who passed the secondary, and then Nate was the one right behind me. Every time I get over, he was. I mean, she was avoiding the mess out of it. She was working that thing.
While patrolling GA-17 and GA-204, officers received reports of a white Nissan Murano with a shattered rear window that had fled from a Chatham County deputy. When signaled to stop, the driver ignored commands, weaving dangerously through traffic, nearly striking other vehicles, and continuing toward I-95, an area with heavy pedestrian and vehicle activity. Recognizing the imminent risk to public safety, troopers executed a pity maneuver, forcing the SUV to crash. The driver, identified as Amy Human Padette, was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected, suffering critical injuries. She was transported to a hospital but later died. The case was turned over to Chatham County investigators and the medical examiner's office. In Butts County, 39-year-old Lorenzo Bavens, under investigation for drug-related crimes, fled at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour, carrying 2 pounds of methamphetamine. His reckless driving on the quiet rural roads created a grave danger to the community.
We're approaching Rising Star.
I'm gonna get in the side right here. I'm trying to hold on. Turn him. Oh, wait. There we go.
Sheriff Gary Long acted decisively, taking control of his Dodge Charger 392 and ramming Bavens' vehicle at high speed, forcing it to stop. The collision deployed airbags and left both vehicles heavily damaged. Bavens was arrested with the methamphetamine in his possession, an amount large enough to cause severe harm. He now faces serious charges including drug trafficking, assault on a law enforcement officer, and reckless endangerment, with a lengthy prison sentence anticipated.
Damn! 75 north at the 225.
On April 6, 2024, at around 6:05 p.m., a black Nissan Altima matching a suspect description was spotted in the second lane from the left. The officer shifted into the third lane, positioning himself behind the vehicle while waiting for additional units.
Now going in the left lane. There's a lot of cars. Attempted to pit. They still rolling.
The suspect then began erratically weaving between lanes, accelerating in a dangerous manner. At milepost 225, the officer activated his sirens and lights to initiate a stop, but the suspect instead fled, swerving between lanes and even driving in the emergency lane.
Going west, 285. Pit. Start 52.
Recognizing the escalating danger of the situation, the officer decided to take decisive action. He carefully assessed the clear roadway ahead and executed a successful pit maneuver, forcing the suspect's vehicle to veer right and crash into the eastbound concrete wall, damaging the front passenger side.
Show me your hands! Step out with your hands up!
Stand up! Walk backwards towards me! Walk backwards towards me!
This quick maneuver ended the pursuit and ensured the safety of all involved. On July 22, 2025, Trooper Gunner Fololtz was monitoring traffic along Interstate 40 near the 282-mile marker in Arkansas when his mirror caught a flash of movement, a gray Nissan Altima flying past at 87 miles per hour. Fololtz pulled onto the highway and gave chase. The driver pushed harder, climbing to 95 miles per hour, then 113 miles per hour. Lights and sirens filled the air, but the car kept going. The choice was clear. The driver had decided to run, no matter the cost. With only a narrow opening between passing vehicles, Fololtz executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, striking the Altima and forcing it into the barrier. The car jolted to a stop.
Away from me! Driver, get out of the car!
I need some help up here.
3 people climbed out, 2 women who complied immediately, and the driver, 32-year-old John Black, who was taken down at gunpoint and placed in handcuffs. When questioned, Black admitted he refused to stop because he had things to do. He smelled strongly of alcohol, showed signs of impairment, and later failed to provide a urine sample. Cited and released to hospital care, Black's flight ended not in freedom, but in accountability. Buffalo police have released gripping body camera footage that captures the intense moments of a high-speed pursuit. The chase erupted when officers tried to stop a driver for a traffic violation, but the suspect suddenly sped off, refusing to comply. During the pursuit, the suspect crashed into a parked vehicle, sending his car spinning before it slammed into the right guardrail and came to a halt. Fortunately, no injuries were reported, and the officers quickly regained control, bringing the chaotic incident to a safe and peaceful conclusion.
Get out!
Get out! Hands up! Hands up!
In Chester, South Carolina, a routine traffic stop turned into chaos when 51-year-old Eric Bernard suddenly sped off, leading police on a high-speed chase that ended in a crash.
Chester Hospital.
Hey, what's going on, boss? Go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Okay. Hold on a minute, man. Damn. Let me roll my window. Man, let me roll my window. I gotta set it to roll the window. Man, come on, man.
85 miles an hour. Still on the bypass.
After arresting him, officers searched his truck and found 112 grams of fentanyl and 50.6 grams of meth. What started as a simple stop quickly became a major drug bust in this quiet small town. In Broward County, authorities were closely monitoring a black Mercedes SUV driven by Dorshawn Tate Jr.
Line it up, line it up, line it up!
When officers signaled the driver to stop, he refused, prompting the Florida Highway Patrol to initiate a high-speed pursuit. The SUV accelerated aggressively, creating a hazardous situation for other motorists as it weaved through traffic.
Hey, they threw a gun! Gun out the window! Gun out the window!
Ultimately, the Florida Highway Patrol executed a tactical vehicle intervention that caused the Mercedes to lose control, roll multiple times, and come to a stop. Officers quickly secured the 4 suspects inside, recovered multiple weapons, and ensured that no bystanders were injured. The decisive action brought the dangerous incident to a safe conclusion, and all suspects are now facing multiple criminal charges. A routine patrol on Interstate 10 quickly escalated into a serious incident on the afternoon of January 8, 2022, in Jefferson County, Florida. When signaled to pull over, the vehicle briefly moved to the shoulder but immediately accelerated away. Shortly thereafter, a Be on the Lookout alert confirmed that the car was connected to a homicide, prompting multiple agencies to join in a coordinated pursuit. The vehicle continued traveling at high speeds across the county, posing significant danger to other motorists. Officers closely monitored the driver's erratic maneuvers while maintaining communication with command. At mile marker 203 in Lyon County, officers received authorization from command to end the pursuit. Officer Dixon, working alongside other units, executed a tactical maneuver that disabled the vehicle after a series of collisions. The suspect was quickly apprehended without further incident, bringing the high-speed pursuit to a safe conclusion and ensuring the safety of both officers and the public. On May 29, 2024, at 7:48 p.m., local residents along Interstate 95 witnessed a dramatic police chase involving a white Ford truck with Florida plates. Despite repeated signals to stop, the driver, later identified as Alexandria Mason, refused to yield, pushing the situation into a high-speed pursuit. The suspect hit speeds of 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through lanes. Officer Mattias attempted a pit maneuver, but it failed due to unsafe highway conditions. As dusk fell and traffic thickened, police intensified their efforts. A second PT maneuver caused the truck to crash into another car, spin out, and become disabled. Some witnesses questioned the timing of the maneuver, as innocent drivers were caught in the collision. With weapons drawn, officers surrounded the vehicle and arrested Mason, who was taken to UF Health Medical Center. A search uncovered a firearm, ammunition, drugs, and paraphernalia. Mason now faces serious charges, including fleeing police, firearm and drug possession, assault on an officer, and driving with a suspended license. Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. On May 19, 2025, at approximately 7:56 a.m., a deputy spotted a vehicle linked to an earlier pursuit in Grand Chute. When the deputy attempted a traffic stop on Highway 151, the driver refused to comply, accelerating away and initiating a high-speed chase.
Cell phone Y, field stick, cell phone Y. In the ditch, trying to get back up on the roadway. On the roadway again, cell phone.
22, we're continuing. We're gonna be eastbound on the T.
He hit me for 43.
Multiple patrol units quickly joined the pursuit, during which a female passenger called 911, pleading to be let out of the car as the situation grew increasingly dangerous. Officers deployed tire deflation devices, but they proved ineffective. The fleeing vehicle swerved into a ditch, collided with a patrol car, and continued toward Fond du Lac County Airport.
From Fond du Lac County Dispatch on County Fire.
Med 2.
Winnebago County advises that they do not have any first responders responding. They would like to know if you want them to page the next nearest first responder to...
One way. Unsuccessful.
As a precaution, airport operations were temporarily suspended. The pursuit escalated until the suspect attempted to merge onto Highway 41 at Johnson Street, where officers executed a precision maneuver, forcing the vehicle to a stop.
Northbound Rolling Meadows, come up to Johnson. 6-2, just be advised that City will let the K9 call. Copy, we're going to be going eastbound on Johnson Street, eastbound Johnson and southbound 41 from Johnson. 41. 1050. He went down into the Gore on the off ramp or on ramp at 41.
Two passengers were taken into custody immediately, while the 27-year-old driver from Menasha surrendered following a brief negotiation. At the scene, deputies recovered a loaded handgun discarded earlier and a backpack containing drug paraphernalia. Several officers sustained minor injuries during the pursuit, and the case remains under active investigation. On May 20th, 2023, a routine traffic stop escalated into a high-stakes pursuit on US Highway 67 South in Arkansas. Arkansas State Police Troopers Shoemate, Van Schoik, and Essela attempted to stop a black GMC Sierra, but the suspect hit the gas and refused to comply. As the truck sped away, a dangerous high-speed chase unfolded. Officers closed in, attempting a PT maneuver, but the suspect swerved between patrol cars, even clipping the hood of one in a desperate escape attempt. With speeds climbing and risk mounting, officers had to act fast.
22 scratch out. He's doing it.
Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK.
Their opportunity came as the suspect made a sharp turn near a riverbank. In a display of textbook precision, a trooper executed a flawless pit maneuver. The GMC rolled violently multiple times before crashing into a brick wall. Debris scattered and silence followed. The suspect, visibly disoriented, was pulled from the wreckage and taken into custody.
Got a pig, got a rollover.
Hit and rollover.
Get out of the car! Left side.
A vehicle search revealed a massive stash of drugs: ecstasy, meth, cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, and Xanax, enough for multiple felony charges. His chaotic flight ended in disaster, and now his fate lies with the court.
Give me that head, motherfucker! Twist my arm around, dog! Ow! Sit your ass down! Sit your ass down! Ow! Ass nigga.
All right, guys, let's go.
Some chases are wild, but this one was pure precision. That PIT, nothing short of professional.
Dress up! Get in the front door!